Alrighty. Grab this as well, don't I? God damn it. Why do they have to do this type of thing to me? Very, very unfair. Okay, we are back to our Demeter ways, I think. We've currently lost Elo. I wasn't expecting to go down in Elo, playing the best god in the game, but... Alright, let's give this a go. Why is this not working, though? Oh, there it is. That's better. Did I win? No. I dropped out, so I would have lost. I was going to win, though. I was planning on winning. What happened? The powers that be wanted to turn the internet off and on as a part of the maintenance, so they fucked me. We were just AFK for a tiny bit, but we're back now, which does mean we get to see. It does mean we get to see the thing. What's it called? Yeah, we get to see the Blood and Bones pack, hopefully, as it comes out soon. I don't know if it's going to be at 2 or if they release it. They didn't really give any information on it, which is pretty shitty, but we're up against the Thor. Thank God. We get to redo our brilliancy from last game. Tiob versus Revax. Do we want to come here? If he goes Forest Fire, I don't think so. I want to leave that there. Good luck, have fun, good sir. Which means over here is fine, because there's a tower nearby. If he wants to burn my back forest, he can. Alright. One of those. Heavenly Jeweled Spear as well. There's some good relics here. Stardust, what's happening? Tiob's nicer than Boit? Wow, that's kind of mean. Like, Boit's okay. Like, I like Boit. Why are you not going over here? How many times do I have to tell you? I've really nailed this build. I don't know if it's the best build, but it does get me everything that I want. So that Pandora's box is there as well. This is going to be great. We have this relic. We have that relic. We can build all of the werewolves and trees we like in this game. Alright. Pop that there. We'll go 4 on wood, and then we're going to pop over onto golds. It might be actually worth it to grab my hero early on here. Might do that. So we'll get our hero out and then go from there. Just need to get the wood. The reason for the hero out early is just so I can get all these relics. They're all amazing. I don't think it slows my... It might not even slow my classical age down that much. Maybe 1 villager. And going slightly slower versus Thor. There's really no problems. Oh, no. I would want to advance there. I'm going to go 1 more villager. It's fine.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι, έστω. Μεταλλεύς. Λέγε. Έτοιμο. Ναι.
Okay.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτο. Μεταλλεύς. Λέγε. Ορθός. Πάνι.
Let's get in here and
Πρόσταγμα.
get some information.
Ναι. Λέγε. Μεταλλεύς. Έτοιμος. Τέκτο. Μεταλλεύς.
Λέγε. Πάνι. Πούλαμε. Ναι.
So that town center over there, I will send my guy this way just to see what's happening there. And then scout on the other side is fine. You never win verse. It's because you play a boring god. You gotta play a more fun god. Okay, so he does go for that one, so I'm gonna get my allowance out super early rather than go through the town center immediately.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμες, ναι, μάλιστα.
Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Ταπεινό.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Βουφορβός.
Λέγε έστω.
Έτοιμος.
All right.
Λέγε. Έτοιμη.
Προσμάλ, έστω.
Έτι πούλο μου, ναι, όρο.
Λέγε. Ναι. Τέκτον. Μες ναι. Εισβολή. Βουφορβός. Βούλομε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Πάνι. Πούλ. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα.
Okay.
Προς μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε, μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Πάνι.
Έστω, μάλιστα.
So
Λέγε. Έστω.
we come up front
Ρητό.
like this.
Μάλιστα, ναι. Μεταλλεύς.
This way.
Λέγε, μάλιστα.
We go for town center on the back.
Πρόσεχε, βούλο.
Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βούλο.
Surprised how many of these ladder players are going town center against Demeter.
Λέγε.
But I guess
Πρόσταγμα.
maybe it's fine.
Έστω. Ναι. Βούλομε. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πάνι. Μάλιστα.
Alright, we get ourselves a house soon.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Τέκτον. Μεταλλεύς. Τέκτον. Μεταλλεύς. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έστω.
Έτοιμος.
I think I should try and just go next age here. I think I'm gonna have a Auroch or a Pack of Hunt behind it. There it is.
Έτοιμος.
Wonderbar.
Βουλάνι.
Wonderful!
Λέγε. Πρόστα. Τέκτον. Θηρευτής.
Let's get another Pegasus out to see exactly what's going on in this game.
Έστω. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμος. Ναι. Έστω.
Do I need to spam stuff? Is he going to come and kill me? Or do I go next age? Is the current question.
Έτοιμος. Έστω. Βουφορβός.
I'm going to put an armory down. That is a longhouse. It's a handful of dudes. I don't see much here.
Etne hani. Esne hani ulame.
Πρόσεχε, ναι. Τέκτο.
Λέει βρυτόμος.
Leye. Mal esto. Etimos. Ne.
Πρόστα, μάλιστα. Τέκτο. Τέκτο.
Malista.
Πολύ.
Hello. Smakhin. Leye. Smakhin. Oro.
Tiny little attack.
Πρόστα, φυρικό, λέγε. Τέκτο.
Rose. Ne.
Okay, those are scary.
Es hani.
Alright, we'll run from that.
Esto. Esto. Ne. Malista. Mal ne.
Πρόσταγμα. Βέσφυρε. Πρόσεχε.
Pro hani. Ne. Ul. Ne. Han. Es hani. Bu ne. Mal es malista. Ne. Etim ne. Bu hani. Hani es malista. Ulame. Malista.
Πρόσταγμα, πάνω.
Ulame.
Πρόσεχε, βούλο. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμη. Μάλι. Τέκτον.
Έτσι, ναι. Λέγε.
Ναι. Προσέστο.
Πρόσταγμα, έστω.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε.
Alright, you guys can come over here. Not you.
Τέκτον. Βούλομε. Τέκτον. Τέκτον. Βρυτόμος. Λέγε.
Λέγε, τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα.
Malista.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμη. Βουφορβός.
Πρόσεχε, έκτον. Μεταλλεύς.
Esto. Ne. Ne.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμη. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Hello. Hani.
Λέγε. Τέκτον.
Λέει τέκτον.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Μεταλλέκτον.
Han. Esto.
Λέγε.
Πρόστα, μάλιστα. Τέκτον. 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 Έτοιμος.
Βρυτόμος.
Esto. Ne. Malista.
Λέγε, τέκτον. Πρόσεχε, τέκτον. Φυριτόμος.
Έτοιμη. Λέγε. Έτοιμη. Έστω. Βουφορβός. Ναι. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Τέκτον.
Έτσι, πρόσταγμα, τέκτον.
Pro. Hani.
Λέγε, τέκτον. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Μεταλλεύς.
Ne.
So here, because we are just in front on the town center, this should just be really good for us, no?
Έτοιμη. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Τέκτον. Μάλι. Βούλομε. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Le. Malista.
Just gotta get my upgrades so I can be equal with him. Oops.
Πρόσεχε.
Those ones.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομε. Βούλομε.
Random tree in the middle.
Έτοιμος, ναι. Μάλιστα, τέκτον.
Λέγε. Έτοιμη. Τέκτον.
Λέγε, τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος.
Τέκτον. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα,
Τέκτον. Πρόστακτον.
πρόσεχε, τέκτον. Πρόστα, τέκτον. Έτσι, τέκτον.
What is he building?
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Le. Ulame. Ne. Esto.
Λέει ναι. Προσβούλομαι.
Λέγε, πρόσεχε, βούλο.
Malista.
Εστέκτον.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομε.
Λέγε,
Bu. Hani. Esto.
έτοιμος.
Έτοιμη. Γεωργός.
Πρόστα, γεωργός.
Λέγε.
Τέκτον, μεταλλεύς.
Προς μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύς. Γεωργός.
Πρόσεχε. Γεωργός.
Έτοιμη. Τεκ. Γεωργός.
Λέγε, έτοιμος. Τέκτον, γεωργός.
Pro. Ne. Mal. Ulame.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
All right.
Es malistekton.
As ne.
Προς μαέστο.
Etimos. As honey. Honey.
Πρόσταγμα.
While we attack,
Etimos. Vakin.
I didn't even see him get next stage.
Πρόσταγμα. Προβούλο. Μάλιστα.
Προσεκτέκτον.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμοι.
This is where I sort of fucked up in my last time.
Τέκτον.
Didn't have enough production.
Μάλιστα.
Ne. Val. Hello.
Λέει ναι. Πρόσεχε. Ταπεινό.
Esto.
All right.
Πρόσεκτον. Μεταλλεύς.
Et hey.
Hey, hit 20 units at once. Let's go.
Rose. Etimo. Ulame.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
Oro.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ταπεινός.
Malista.
Λέγε. Τέκτον. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Τέκτον.
I noticed. Ah, it was going so well. Oh, he can see the tree. All right, fight me. GG. We got him with the tree. I got him, I don't know how many times. Tree raids. Ask him how his ecos look like poor Bill. How did they even fought through? They walked. How that tree myth unit works is he's broken. Look at he got 39 kills. Ah! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he's got. Oh no! My disguise is working. My disguise. Oh. My disguise is working. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. How many villages does he have left? 41 kills. 21 villager kills. Oh no. Did I see that? Whatever it is, I have not seen it. Holy mackerel. So, I have a screenshot. That's it. One screenshot with a butt ton of farms. There's a temple. There's either a wonder or a castle. Oh no, that looks like the castle. That's the wonder. That looks like, because that's the wait. This thing's got 2 staircases. This one's got 1. So different building. Different building. Obviously houses. This thing kind of looks like an armory, but there's so many of them that I'm not sure. Sick. That's the fort. I can't zoom anymore. That one in the back is the fort. That's a fort. That's a temple, right? See how they're different? This one's got like a little square. That one's a triangle at the top, or not even a triangle, but you know what I mean, working towards a triangle. So this one here has to be a wonder. Unless there's some other like massive building you can build with this thing. Got some military buildings, I guess, over here. Looks great. Living the dream. Is that it? Is there anything else? Oh, the release date has... Holy, that's soon. Am I back from my holiday? I don't think I am. Hold on. When do I get back from my holiday? Fuck, you just can't take time off in this world. I can't. I'm barely back from my holiday. I am barely back from my holiday. Jeepers creepers. Alrighty. Well, Aztec's launch date has been shadow dropped. Did they take his picture running the game on a toaster? Yeah, it does not look good. Whatever that is, that photo, I could have taken a better one. He should have asked me. I would have done it. I could be the one to take the photos. I can do it. I'm going to Japan after this tournament finishes. I'm taking 2 weeks off. See you guys. I'm going to go see Adapes. Me and Adapes going to hang out. Actually, I don't know. The patch is live. Where's the patch notes? Has it been updated? If I close my game and I don't see an update, Chronom, you get timed out. All right, looks like there's an update. Looks like, okay, we got to change our title. All right. Blood and bones now. All right, we're just going to glow over onto this thing while this is downloading because it's gigantic. Did you ever? No, you've never lied to me, but I don't trust anyone anymore. And as such, yeah, Blood and bones out now. All right. Let's open the game. They won't put patch notes out for a hot minute. The Steam page has a detailed description. Look, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna go in and if we'll see what I imagine they're gonna say some stuff in whatever the patch notes are. So I'm gonna play another Gimmity game here. Blood and Bones pack. New options are available for earning the Blood and Bones pack. Would you like to view these settings? Okay. Blood and Bones pack DLC. Welcome to the Blood and Bones pack settings. You can now adjust the Blood and Bones appear based on your personal preference. Next, if you want to make units appear less bloody, you can adjust the unit's blood intensity slider. Nice. You can enable the prismatic blood pools and prismatic blood impact VFX if you want to see more color when myth units are killed. Check out the other available... Okay, hold on. Player name treatment. What the oh, that's different. Okay, we got unit blood intensity. Let's go with what they want. There's no way we don't turn on those. Blood pool maximum alpha. Maximum visible blood. This blood impact effect size. Holy shit. Show normal effects in cinematics. Okay. I'm just going to go with default settings, but I'm going to enable this stuff because that's what we do. Show you guys the... Oh, I wasn't showing you guys. Sorry. Well, I'm sorry about that. Not really. Hang on. All right. So what we're going to do, I reckon, is let's just see what this... Do you want me to just play or do you want to and experience it in game or should we just see? We're just going to go into game. Is there a patch out? I don't know. I mean, Blood and Bones is here. All of the blood. All of the bones. Now, I'm not going to show you. We're going to play a game. You guys can experience it inside of my beautiful Demeter... my beautiful Demeter shenanigans. Not gonna lie, I rolled my ankle playing basketball today. It wasn't super bad, but fuck, it's hurting now. It'll be okay tomorrow. Oh, Blood and Bones! Our DLC is here! Can I go Poseidon? No. I'm playing, I'm Tiob. We're playing Demeter. Ah. Normally their news drops like 10 to 15 minutes after their release. I hope when Medusa uses their special there is no blood. Nah. If I get turned to stone, then there's got to be a blood pool. Should we check out and see if the spider eggs are killable? We can probably make some edits on the blood and pool settings, blood and bone settings in game if we really don't like it. I'm searching for a match though. We have 3 minutes of searching. We might play someone very high rated or someone very low rated. Why did they take away per se as special on human units? It's because people were complaining they would accidentally use the special on human units. So instead of telling people, instead of setting the special to not be autocast, they took it away and they said you can't use it on human units. So that it would be like more value. Okay, we have a patch notes. All right. If that's the case, then we're going to read these patch notes. I'm going to upload them to YouTube so we can have a patch notes video and then all the other good stuff. Let's go to this one. Ooh, look at that. Look at that beautiful shenanigans there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to all of those who thought that the devs were coddling you with taking out the blood and bones from Age Mythology, it's back! We've got it back. Now, if you want to have it, you have to acquire the expansion pass. Now, I might jump into a quick editor test at the end of this and show you guys a little bit of what it looks like. But for now, we're going to take a little cheeky look at the Blood and Bones pack. If you want to check that out on the YouTubes when you get there, just skip to the end of the video and then you can pop back and listen to me yapping about what's going on. Plus new achievements, a new cheat code, quality of life improvements to Demeter, a brand new unit, and more holy quality of life improvements to Demeter. What's a brand new unit mean? And more. Be sure to dig into the notes before hopping into the fun. Alrighty, we've got holy blood and bones. That there is what I like to see. That there is someone who's had some fun in MS Paint. Thank you, Bill Gates. All right, this Age Mythology Retold expansion reimagines the visual language of battle through a suite of advanced cinematic effects built to honor the scale and intensity of mythic warfare. Dynamic blood splashes react in real time to the force and impact of each strike, scaling naturally across units, heroes, and creatures. As battles unfold, blood pools emerge where the fallen lie, while body transition effects chart the solemn passage from life to bone to dust. For divine things, blood flow follows different rules. Mythic creatures release prismatic essence unique to their pantheon, reinforcing the supernatural nature of godly conflict and setting mortal and divine forces apart on the battlefield. As armies advance, blood footprints mark their passage, and the terrain bears witness to every clash from intimate skirmishes to world-shaping wars. The battlefield becomes a lasting record of triumph, loss, and sacrifice. Built as purely visual enhancement, this expansion is designed for players who want their battles to feel heavier, richer, and more immersive while remaining true to the strategic heart of Age Mythology Retold. New features, dynamic blood splashes, body transitions, blood and pools footprints, mythic prismatic blood, enhanced immersion, 37 plus unique visual effects that deepen combat atmosphere. Owners of Blood and Bones Pack DLC can complete 3 new achievements while playing their new settings enabled. Use the red tide cheat code to turn the water red while all blood pack settings are enabled. That one's easy. Wet ground. Reach 250 active visible blood pools during a single game. And cleansing rain. Use the rain god power to gain more food. No, to clear 100 visible blood pools with a single cast. Ra's stock has risen, ladies and gentlemen. Enable, etc., etc. Okay, okay, yeah, you have to have these all enabled. Okay, exclusive. Cheat. Blood Trail. Spawn a stronger version of Najjar called Blood Master Najjar. The novelty of this unit comes from a trail of blood and bones that form in the wake of his fire trail. Requires owning the Blood and Bones Pack DLC. New settings. Choose how you want your blood and bones to appear. You can go from unit blood intensity of 5% up to 100%. You get to choose your own adventure. If it's too much blood, it's too gruesome for you, you can turn it down. If it's not bloody enough, you can turn it up. I've got no idea exactly what that means, but I imagine 100% is the absolute ridiculous level, and 5% is not. Demeter, quality of life improvements. Holy moly. Are you kidding me? The actual devs did it. New unique fortress unit. The Amazon Archer Hera's Archive patronage, when used for Demeter, grants free Amazon Archers. I don't even care if it's bad. If it's a terrible unit at this point, I just love it because it means that they actually cared. Harpy has moved to the temple and has had changes to its abductive action, including changes to its animation. All right, that's fine. Hamadryad has been rebalanced to improve its utility and now animates during transformations into tree form. We'll have to see what that does. Underworld Invasion now scales based on the number of town centers and village centers when cast. Sacred Land now functions in a similar way to Temple of Healing with a radius heal to make it easier to use. Icarus and Midas have been changed to improve their balance. I don't know yet. We have to see what it is. All right, game. We've got some general improvements to stability. Love it. We got some crashes getting stopped. We got some more stuff. Do they have the recorded games fixed so I don't have to do the thing anymore? That's all I care about. I'm just kidding. Is there anything here that I care? No, it's mostly PlayStation. I don't see anything. Localization. We got some graphics. We got some other stuff. We got the Harpy will now swoop down to the unit in its abducting and carry it up rather than teleporting it. The pickup timing has been adjusted to better align with the new animation. Okay, all right, fantastic. We've got some audio improvements. We've got some hotkeys here. The Fortress unit hotkey now applies to Amazon Archer when relevant instead of Demeter's Harpy. Fantastic. That is a beautiful change because otherwise there would not be a hotkey for the new Amazon Archer that I'm very excited to have a look at. UI, updated settings for the Ultimate Fan Pack in the DLC. Rename the existing set of Golden Statue Village to clarify what the settings are. Okay, we're going to play a name treatment, yada, yada, yada. We got all this stuff. We got the cluck, cluck, boom version of the chicken used for the Chaos event now appears as an unstable chicken. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Okay, controller. Yeah, fixes gameplay. Fixed a bug that caused spider eggs to be unkillable when cast by the Spider Lair God Power. A line of data from the Blood and Bones pack bled through into the previous patch. I see what they did there. I see what they did previous patch and caused this unintended behavior. Fixes for the AI. Fixed a bug that caused the Deathmatch AI build orders to end when trying to build more houses than the build limit. A classic. Fixed that. Okay, more deathmatch. Fixed a bug that, okay, stealth action, behaving correctly. Okay, fantastic. Fixed a bug was the main intention. Fixed a bug with the ballistics bounce used by faded arrows would not function correctly if the action that used the bounce was not the first action. This made it possible for the Medusa to use faded arrows. When performing a ballistic bounce, it will now look up the specific action rather than always using the first one. Wonderful. I don't know what that means, but okay. Demeter, starting as Demeter, no longer grants an extra 10 favor. My build order is ruined and my day is over. No! Harpy and Iron Grip are now available in the temple instead of the fortress. New Amazon Archer unit. Look, she looks so smexy. What a time to be alive. Range Soldier of Demeter. Elite long-range archer with exceptional line of sight. Effective against infantry and provides modest pressure against buildings. Limited to 10. Vulnerable to cavalry and fast attackers. Benefits from range soldiers and armory improvements. Mythic Age unit trained at the fortress. A population of 2. They really do like to be different. All the other fortress units are a population of 3. This one is pop 2, but you only get 10 of them. Train limit 10. 85 wood, 65 gold. Not cheap. Not cheap at all. Hit points 160. Move speed 4.0. Line of sight 30. 15% hack, 20% pierce, 99% crush, 13 pierce, 2 divine. Rate of fire 1.9 seconds. That's actually not that much damage. That is not that much damage at all with that rate of fire of 1.9. Attack range 26. Holy mackerel. Damage versus bonus versus building is a 2.2x, so that's basically non-existent. Though the divine damage will actually be something. So it is not non-existent. It's actually quite a lot, especially when you get burning pitch. benefits from the same types of upgrades as Toxotes. Free units can be trained when playing with Hera, selected by using the Archive Patronage technology. Strengths, exceptional range and line of sight, enable safe focus, fire, and zone control. Reliable damage profiles versus most human units. Small divine component ensures consistent contribution to high armor targets. The modest building multiplier allows meaningful pressure when massed without replacing dedicated siege. Limited to 10 units, cannot be the sole backline plan in long games, vulnerable to cavalry dives and fast yada yada yada, susceptible. Okay. We hope you enjoy. I already enjoy it and I don't even know what it is. Okay, Thorned Walls. Thorned Walls no longer benefits from damage increases that were applied to buildings from copper weapons, bronze weapons, and iron weapons, as opposed to just changing the tech in its entirety. It's fine. Hallowed Woodlands, adjusted with the following changes. No longer adds the ability to transform into Hamadryads, as that is now baseline. New effect, reduces Hamadryad transform time from 10 seconds to 6 seconds. Increases Hamadryad hit points by 30%. Increases ranged attack damage by 30%. Are you telling me, and I could be wrong on this, are you telling me that the Hamadryad, which is by all intents and purposes an absolutely busted unit when used correctly, in fact, one of them could potentially kill 40 plus enemy villagers, now does not even need a unique technology to start the terror? The terror is coming. I am sorry. Everybody, watch your gold lines, watch your wood lines, watch your food lines for random blue or red dots approaching. They will explode and you will have a terrible time. Demeter's stock has risen quite substantially. Persephone, Underworld Invasion, adjusted as follows. The effect now scales depending on how many towns, centers, village centers, and citadels you have active when casting the god power. Each of these buildings that you have active when casting the power increases the quantity of units by 25 up to the existing cap of 99 units. This means you need to construct at least 4 town centers or village centers to fully benefit from a cast. Get to building your village centers, you scrubs. That's what they're saying there. Added Umibozu and Tiger Cavalry as valid units. Okay, remove Militia, Petropolis. Wow, that's a lot removed. These changes to the Underworld Invasion power are intended to ensure the cost to cast is appropriate and that players are less incentivized to bypass the downsides by destroying all but one of their town center before casting. Love it. Sacred Land now is effectively Temple of Healing. The healing range is 10 around each farm with a trickle heal of 0.5. The radius can be observed after upgrading the technology. Archive Patronage, that's the Amazon. Okay, myth units. Hamadryad. All right, I might have jumped to conclusions too soon. Hamadryad now gain their ability to transform into a tree without an upgrade. Ranged attack hack damage is 10 to 16. Ranged attack crush damage 10 to 16. Now has a standard damage multiplier against the units 20. Ambush attack trigger is 10 to 15. And ambush attack damage increase from 16 to 20. Hang on, what? This thing just got buffed. It just got buffed. They unironically buffed it. And still no one's going to be able to use it. Fuck. All right. That's fine. It's good. It's good. Harpy, Demeter, adjusted with the following changes. Can no longer abduct landed flying units. Medusa can now be affected by the Fated Arrows technology. Okay, Icarus. Effect from 3 to 2.25. 9 to 8. Let me see. This is the type of change I do like because it's taking some power away from Icarus and putting it into other stuff. Midas's Demeter is now being Midas touch is now a 60-second cooldown hidden ability to increase its consistency. How can you be so good at developing? Like, it's wild how good they are at developing. This is so good. That's exactly what, yeah, I mean, this is amazing. When units are converted to gold by Midas's touch, they are now become attackable to the caster and allies. When units are converted to gold by Midas's touch, they now become attackable to the caster and allies. The player who first defeats the golden unit gains plus 50 gold. Interesting. That's actually weird AF. That's really weird. Like super weird. Like, but like you get a plus 50 gold every 60 seconds if you manage to do this. That's obviously you start paying off Midas, right? So no more gold mine. That's super weird. That'll be interesting. I kind of like it, but I don't know if it's any good. Egyptian Pantheon, Sacred Cats, increased farm gather rate from 5% to 8%. Shifting Sands, reduced cost from 50 to 40. Bone Bow, line of sight for the chariot, love it. Patsukos, increased damage against myth units multiplied 2x to 2.5x and added a 10% bonus modifier versus buildings. Egyptian just got buffed. But Bast got mostly buffed. Dar got a little bit buffed. No Anubis buff. Sorry, guys. Everybody who is trying to make Anubis work in a tough life being an Egyptian player, no love for you. Only the Dar and Bast lovers are going to get anything there. So, yeah, unfortunately, Set will have to enjoy his 40 favor cost shifting sands stuff there. And that's the end of it. It wouldn't be a random... a random thingamajiggy without a random patch without a random buff to Egyptian. Love it. As the Blood and Bones pack arrives, this update sets the stage for what's coming next for Age of Mythology Retold, adding a visual layer to every battle, yada yada yada. What's the Blood and with that in mind, the team's attention is now fully locked on the final piece of this expansion, Obsidian Mirror. Thank you for continuing the journey with us, and we're excited to share what's reflected on the other side. Alrighty, guys. So here is what we're going to do. Let's pop over to the thingamajiggy here. Let's click the button over. Oh, well, that was really cool, but I missed the button. And we click this button. All right, here we go. Exit, back, editor, smack. Plus. And we're going to go a little bit of Blood and Bones. So I'm just going to make an entire army, and we're just going to see what happens. We're going to have a nice army of hoplites. Okay, a nice army of hoplites. A nice army of Toxotes. A nice army of Amazon archers, just to show those off. Get those in here. And we will also have a Hamadryad or two, because those things are here in the dream. And then the other team, because Egyptian got buffed, a nice army of elephant. And chariot archer. And Sphinxy boys. I know that was Patsukos got buffed, right? Patsukos. We also want to make sure we have ourselves a Lord Midas. And this is where we go from there. All right, one Lord Midas for you. Okay, fantastic. I think one army is definitely, without a doubt, bigger than the other one. And then we're also going to go ahead and do this and do this. And you will go into be Isis, and you will be... Demeter, Bast, that's fine. Human, and also make sure you are Hestia and you are Pan. Scenario, playtest, go, Blood and Bones. The Blood and Bone. Wait for it. I gotta show you the techers. So you do this, and then you just leap. Heavy Elephant has been converted. Run for it, Midas. Yes! The blood is here! Look at the blood! It's so bloody! Okay, I don't actually... It's incredibly bloody, actually. The trees are back for the second time. I don't think I managed to get the... Oh, that's what it looks like to kill a myth unit. Yellow blood on the myth unit there. Can you attack this guy for me? Can you just attack the... What blood are you... What? Oh, purple blood is Greek. Love it. Okay. Come on, Patsukos. I know you can do this. I want to see the purple pool of blood. There it is. Okay. Well, there you go. That's the Blood and Bones pack. That's the Demeter buffs slash balance rework slash quality of life update and all the other good stuff. Pick it up, expansion pass, etc. GG. I'm not going to turn it to max. No, you guys can turn it to max. That's not my job. We just need to do a quick YouTube upload here, guys. Just give me a hot second, because otherwise that we would be not following our job of content creator to completely take full advantage of news. This is part of our job. We are going to upload this, and it's good. See, well, you guys already saw it, so you guys don't have to watch it. But I'd love if you just put it on the background with no audio while we play some more Demeter. Blood and Bones is here, and so is a revamped Demeter. All right, fantastic. That is a great title. Following that, we also just need to grab this thing at the top. Copy image, because we are super lazy and I cannot be bothered to do anything other than that. And we do this, and that's how easy it is to be a content creator in 2026. Love it. And we also have to make sure we got to do the nice thing of putting the link into the chat for all the fine folks. Bam, and it will be uploaded in 2 minutes because we have the super speedy internet to beat everyone else to the punch. Anyone else trying to fight me for news? I'm in first. That's how news works, you know. Which one is it? This one? All right, that'll do. Okay, fantastic. All right, and when you go hit public, and then it's basically there. All right, easy. Easiest day of my life. All right, let's play some Demeter. I am the new Demeter main on the blocks. You missed the new screenshots, Mr. News? Nah, those things we can do on a separate video. You have to make sure you nail both the you have to nail the news and then the post news. You got to do both. You can't nail both at once, because then you miss out on some stuff there. So yeah. Oh, I can't read that. Oh my god, what does this mean? Oh, I see. Naruhodo ne. Okay. Sorry, what are you guys asking? Blood and wait, what? Colossus bleed. The Colossus will bleed with purple, I think. I think every I think each pantheon has their own different type of blood. So Egyptian is gold, Greek is purple. I don't know what the other ones are yet. You want me to spawn the bloody Najar? Nah, you guys can do that. Free drag, what's going on, man? See, I noticed you said a thing on my YouTube channel. You were asking why I ignore you. I don't ignore you. I say hi every single time. So don't come at me with this you ignore me Boit BS. Every single time. When people say hi, I say hi back. That's what happens. Aztec information. There is a release date for the Aztecs that's been shadow dropped, but I don't want to talk about it. Why does Boit ignore you? Because I don't like you, Young Oath. That's why. All right. We're off to the races. Tiob is now a completely new and ready to dominate Demeter player. Completely new and ready to dominate. Well, oh, we're playing against this guy again. All right. The Demeter is coming in red hot. We now have to get the temple up earlier so that we can get our favor for our upgrade. So I'm gonna shuffle my build order just a little bit. You guys go here. I wonder if our opponent here is going to do the exact same strategy that he did before. Can I just say I played against Hades. Oh, look at the zebra with all the blood on it. I've played against Hades 16 billion times today, and I've had enough of the Hades. Can we please get a Hades nerf next patch to stop people picking Hades? It's not even about Hades being strong or weak at the moment. It's about the principle. If you nerf him, people will stop picking him against me, and I will be able to play against some other gods on ladder. It'll be much more fun. Bolts of Erebus now takes 3 minutes to research. How about, hear me out on this one, Sentinels now take, let me put this temple up. What am I going to say about this? Sentinels now take